Twilight of Democracy, The Failure of Politics and the Parting of Friends, Anne Applebaum. After Law and Justice won a slim majority in 2015, its radicalism immediately became clear. The new government violated the constitution by improperly appointing new judges to the Constitutional Court. Later, it used an equally unconstitutional playbook in an attempt to pack the Polish Supreme Court and wrote a law designed to punish judges whose verdicts contradicted government policy. Law and Justice took over the state public broadcaster, also in violation of the Constitution, firing popular presenters and experienced reporters. Their replacements, recruited from the far right extremes of the online media, began running straightforward ruling party propaganda sprinkled with easily disprovable lies at taxpayers' expense. State institutions were another target. Once in power, Law and Justice sacked thousands of civil servants, replacing them with party hacks, or else cousins and other relatives of party hacks. They fired army generals who had years of expensive training in Western academies. They fired diplomats with experience and linguistic skills. One by one, they wrecked cultural institutions too. The National Museum lost its excellent acting director, an internationally respected curator. He was replaced with an unknown academic with no prior museum experience, whose first major decision was to dismantle the museum's exhibition of modern and contemporary art. A year later, he would resign, leaving the museum in chaos. The director of the Museum of the History of Polish Jews, an institution unique in Europe, opened with great fanfare only a few years earlier, was suspended from his job with no explanation, horrifying the museum's international supporters and funders. Those stories were echoed by thousands of others that didn't make headlines. A friend of ours lost her job in another state institution, for example, after she had completed too many projects too quickly. Her new and unqualified director seemed to perceive her as a threat. There was very little pretense about any of these.